Hey friends, today I have a Amazon home decor. I'm hesitant to call like wine glasses decor, but you'll get what I mean when I show them. Home decor video, so many cute things. Lots of stuff that I've been using in the new house. And let me know if you guys actually want to see just like a general home decor video. I've been finding things from all over and I get a lot of questions about where things are from, but it's not enough to do like a dedicated Wayfair video or a dedicated Walmart video. So let me know if you guys want to see just like an overall home decor, but today we're talking Amazon and I will have everything linked in the description bar below for y'all and the comment section below for y'all easily, and I'll also have it numbered on screen according to that, so it'll just be easy to shop. But we will go ahead and get started with the wine glasses because those definitely are like, are they home decor? I don't know, but we're gonna consider them that. Now they come with way more colors, but I only have 2 hands, so I grabbed my top 2 favorites. These colored wine glasses, I actually told you guys forever ago, had been on my wish list for when we moved because I didn't have anywhere to store these. I love them so much. They're so pretty and they are without a doubt the highest quality wine glasses I have ever purchased in my life. I'm not sure. You guys can kind of hear, like you can just tell they're on the thinner side, but still so high quality. They are a little bit fragile, so definitely be careful when you're washing them. I have a like bottle washer thing that you can use with glasses. I am not comfortable using these with that. I am just absolutely in love with them. The biggest reason that I went with the colored option when I like bought more wine glasses is because my girlfriends and I are in our wine drinking phase, and so whenever I have people over, whenever I'm hosting, I want to be able to pour everyone some wine, and it's just nice to have these and like know what color is your wine glass rather than having a bunch of wine glasses where you're like, which one's mine, or you have to have like something on the bottom that kind of tells you. So yeah, I'm just absolutely in love with these, but I told y'all they were on my wish list and I'm so glad I got them. This very thin little bowl here is strictly for decor. This is not something you could even sort of use for anything in your kitchen, mainly because 1, it's untreated, but 2, it has like, I don't know, it just has like a little, it's not sawdust, but it's kind of got this like dusty feel to it. And I'm not like going to wash it because I feel like that would ruin it. So this is strictly for decor. I am obsessed with the way this looks though. I had actually purchased some of these little green balls to go in here like this, and then I thought maybe this would look good on my dining room table, but I actually prefer these in a different bowl that I will show you guys in 1 minute. So I haven't quite decided what we're gonna put in here. I actually think this would be really cute layered with candles, but currently I do have this sitting in the middle of my dining room table because it's just the perfect size. It is round. I have a round dining room table, so I wanted something that was round as well, but this is just a really nice size, a really good price point, and the color is gorgeous. It goes with everything. So I'm very, very happy with this, but I'm just kind of trying to decide what I want in the middle right now. And then for the large bowl. So this I actually have, if you guys saw the other day on my Instagram, I am kind of working on our floating shelves right now in our living room. They're not 100% done, but they're at a really good starting point. And I actually put this little display bowl with its green little balls on the bottom shelf, right-hand side. So although you guys can't like see them that well, they do show up a little bit better when they're just displayed on the shelves. But these are separate. You can buy the green balls on Amazon. You can buy this bowl on Amazon. Again, this is not something you could use in your kitchen, but it is just gorgeous. I love like that all natural like wood look lately. That's very much so what I'm going towards. I hear a lot of it's organic modern, I believe is the term that a lot of people are using. That's definitely kind of the vibe when it comes to decor that I'm going for in this house. So I love the color of this. I love the way it looks. And again, you can see the green balls a little bit better when they're displayed, but I'm loving the way this feels and looks in our living room. Now this acrylic stand, I am not 100% if this is where it's gonna stay. It might shift to the left or the right, but I am thinking it's going to stay on our TV stands. I love this acrylic book holder. It's so pretty, and I think it's a really nice way to kind of switch up your coffee table books. I could definitely put it on my coffee table, but I have a toddler, so it would probably last all of like 0.4 seconds before he just completely ripped the whole thing off. So that's why it's not on my coffee table with a coffee table book, but I love the look of coffee table books, so I also like being able to have them open. I think that the books that I have are super pretty, and the inside, I mean, they're just gorgeous books, and so I like that I have this acrylic stand now where I can keep one open, but it does sit on the TV stand currently because, again, Ezra will just, 0.4 seconds, you guys, and that thing would be completely destroyed. But for some reason, he leaves anything on the TV stand alone. Speaking of TV stands, so I purchased it's like a little 2-pack, 2-set, whatever, of these TV stands. You can also buy them individually though. So I actually am glad we waited. In our old home, we could have our 2 TV stands sitting side by side and it looked great, but we could not have gone any bigger there. We moved in here, got a 65-inch TV, which was the same size that we had at the other house, but just because the wall is bigger, I was like, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like the way I want it to feel. So I ended up purchasing just an individual of the exact same TV stand, and now we have 3 and it looks so good together. Like, I'm so happy with the way it looks because I feel like it takes up a lot of the wall. I don't need a ton of decor beside. It just fills the space really nicely, but these are gorgeous and I love the quality of them. I love the color of them. They do show dust pretty easy, which pretty much everything in this house does because I have a million animals, but I love them. They do have 1 shelf on the inside. You can definitely mount them to the wall. We have all of our stuff mounted, but that may not be, you know, like something you're interested in, but they are very easy to mount if you need to. I just love the way that they look, and I feel like the third, like adding that third just really makes the biggest difference in our living room. So very happy with that purchase, but I did want to go ahead and share because I get questions, especially on Instagram. If y'all see them, you're like, wait, did you have 2? Did you add a third? Is that like a whole different set? What's the deal? So we originally had 2. When we moved into this house, I purchased the additional 1 and I'm very happy with that decision. Now for things that we have in our bedroom, you can actually see right there is our artwork. I was not sure how I felt about the artwork because we do have a frame TV on this wall right here. And I just wasn't sure, like, having this much abstract artwork, how it was gonna look, but I am so happy with the way they look. And the brown on the frames is actually very similar to our floors. So if you have like a true oak colored floors, it's gonna look really nice with that. But I feel like the artwork is just, a lot of what I went for in the bedroom was I wanted it to be big, but not necessarily stand out. And that's just because we have high ceilings, we have these beautiful white walls. And so that was kind of what I wanted with the artwork. I wanted it to be taller. I wanted it to, you know, definitely fill the space, but I didn't want you to walk in the room and be like, oh, artwork. Like, that wasn't the only thing I wanted you to focus on. So it fits beautifully in the room. I'm so happy with the way it looks. It fits the neutral stuff in here really nice. All I have left for in here is a rug, and I am struggling with that because that's where I really want to pull in a bunch of color, but we will find it eventually. So just wanted to say I absolutely love the artwork so much. This trunk is actually a designer look for less. I can't remember off the top of my head what brand it is, but there was a trunk, and I am not kidding you when I say I think it was like $600, $400, something insane. Like, it was so expensive. It might even have been $800. Like, when I saw it, I was like, is it made of gold? Like, what is making that trunk so expensive? And I immediately went to Amazon and found one almost identical. I am so happy with this. It is just like a Sherpa material. It is really nice quality. Again, Ezra got something on it, and 0.4 seconds later, I was able to just spray a little bit of Folex on and it did come off. I know people think I'm crazy to have all this white stuff, but that's why Folex exists with toddlers, okay? So I love it so much because it is the perfect size for housing our bigger pillows that you guys are seeing on the bed at nighttime. I don't want to put those on the floor. I don't want to like put them on the dresser or anything, but you know, they need to come off the bed because we don't sleep with those. So they all go into this trunk and it's just the perfect size. And I feel like it doesn't look like it would fit that much stuff, but it actually does. And prior to this, it also fit my pregnancy pillow in there. So really, it's one of those, like, it's just like Mary Poppins purse. Like, it just holds everything. Very impressed with that. I believe it does also come in a black. I'm sure black would show up a lot of animal hair because black anything tends to do that, but I'm just super impressed with the quality, the size, how much it holds. But again, I saw the designer one. I'm sorry, it better be made of gold if it's that expensive, and this one is just not anywhere near that price, and it's still amazing. Our curtains are another thing that I get so many questions about on my Instagram. So I have to say the one thing is the color. I think we got rice white. I'll confirm that and put it in the description bar. The rice white is like a definite soft white, and I had seen that in the review section, so I ordered them, and I'm very happy that I like pulled a panel out, really looked at it first, because I was gonna go with the like white color that they have, and that would have just been like stark white. So it's a little bit softer, definitely doesn't give off yellow or blue tones, but the curtains themselves are gorgeous. And then we have white sheer curtains. It is the best look. It's exactly what I wanted. The only thing is these things are so dang difficult to steam. They take forever, and I even tried wrinkle release and they don't do wrinkle release well. So I am still working on finding a larger steamer that's not like the size of like my mirror, because I don't want to buy a huge steamer, but I need something more than my handheld to get them out. So they are a little bit wrinkly still. I will get there, but I've gotten a lot of questions about these. And then also I do want to note, so we have in here, it's like 10-foot ceilings with curtain height. Definitely, like, Pinterest is a great resource. There are various ways that you can hang curtains, and you can definitely put, I know the big thing is to put your curtain rod like literally anywhere from like 2 to 6 inches below the ceiling. I personally don't love that when you have super high ceilings. I do still see some people do it. I'm not knocking it if you've done it, but that's just not my personal style. But I will say, if you have a regular average height ceiling, what you can do is definitely stick that curtain rod up very close to the ceiling. So that is just something we chose not to do in this house, because when you have high ceilings, I don't feel like it's, one, necessary, but two, I don't love that look. So something you can definitely keep in mind. And again, check out Pinterest. It has like kind of the rules, but design rules, I mean, come on, you can break them if you want to. So I will link the curtains below for y'all, both the colored ones and the sheer ones. They're just amazing, but I am still definitely struggling because I have a tiny steamer, and these are some Mac Daddy curtains. The lamps, so you can see my husband's actually behind me. These were so perfect. I got them on Prime Day. I know I mentioned them in my Prime Day like purchases video, and I love them the longer that we have them, because again, I wanted them to make a statement, to be like big and bold, but I also didn't want them to be like, oh my gosh, look at your lamps. Like, I just wanted them to be a nice size, and I feel like these just check all the boxes. They have black hardware, they're clear in the actual like lamp base itself, so it doesn't just like stick out like a sore thumb. But also I feel like if we were to one day come into this room and completely change the style of all of our furniture, those would still go. So that's what I really like about them. They did come with the lamp shade also, which is nice, because for some reason everyone seems to sell their lamp like bases and their shades completely separate, and they're both crazy expensive, and it's just ridiculous. So I'm glad that they come with the shades as well, but they just fit in here perfect. And if you have a completely different style bedroom than what I have, it would still work with yours. So very happy with that. Last thing, not technically a piece of decor, but this gives you a look. So when I was moving into this house, I knew exactly what I wanted for my shorts and my jeans as far as display goes. If you guys remember my old house, I had the IKEA pack system, and I had the like pull out little, like, it's not a drawer, but it was just like this pull out bar for all of your pants, and you fold your pants over and they fit in nicely. Like, it seemed in the grand scale, I was like, oh, this just like is the best idea ever. And as soon as we got our pants all put on that thing, I was like, oh, I hate it, because you can't see any of the details of your pants. Like, I was having to take every single bit of them off, and in order to like actually fit the number of pants that it claims it can hold, like you were having to like pull some off to grab. Just wasn't great. So when we moved, I went with the S-hook idea. And so basically what you do is you take like 2 belt loops of your shorts or jeans, you put them through this little S-hook, and then you just hang it on a rack. Not only does this look super like retail store nice, but you can very easily pull the pants or shorts out. You can see the tag, you can see the front detail, you can see the distressing on them, and you can see the bottom. So it's also a more efficient way to store any of your like jeans, clothes, whatever. You could do this with like work pants. I'm not sure how it would hold up. I know that like, of course, this is, you know, over time, a like denim belt loop is gonna hold up a little bit better on this, whereas work pants are a little bit more delicate, but it's definitely something to keep in mind if you're looking for a better solution for storing your pants. I love it. I just think it gives off the coolest vibe. That's the word I'm like way overusing in this video, but I love the way it looks, and I love that I can just very easily check the size, the distressing, and the bottom of the jeans without having to like sift through all of them the way I did with our IKEA pack system. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, let me know if y'all want to see a video of like all of the decor that I've purchased for this house. We are definitely still gonna be decorating for quite some time. I don't think we expected Roe to show up as as soon as he did, so I thought I had a little bit more time to decorate, but now I feel like some things, it's better that I've waited. Like there are definitely design decisions we've made where I'm like, oh, I'm so glad we lived in the house first before we made that decision. So it's gonna take some time, but we are definitely still moving and grooving, getting this house decorated one day at a time. So thank y'all so much for watching again. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to click the subscribe button if you're new here. Love y'all so much, and I will see you in my next video.